hearing from where it left off on April 29, this time with the cross-examination of PWAAA, led by Kanu's lead counsel, Kanu Agabi. Answering a question, the DSS operative admitted that no weapon was recovered from Kanu during his arrest in 2015. The cell phone of the defendant was analyzed, but the report of the analysis was not made available to the court because it was immaterial. He admitted that the properties impounded from Kanu over the last 10 years may have lost their value. The witness also admitted that Kanu's statement was obtained without the presence of his lawyer and that statements were not obtained from other persons. He admitted not knowing anyone on trial by the federal government on account of agitation for Biafra nation actualization. According to him, the person he knew is Simon Ekpa, who he said would soon be brought to the country for trial for supporting Kanu. The witness said that he read in the papers and social media those backing the defendant in the agitation. He said he did not remember Kanu complaining of corruption in high places, unemployment among youths, and tendering apologies to the president for insult hurled at him and negative remarks against Igbo leaders. The witness further said he could not remember when Kanu described IPOB as a voluntary organization that was not involved in carrying arms against the nation. He admitted that there were killings in some parts of the country, especially in the north, but the government has been doing everything to stem the tides of the killings. The witness also said he did not know whether the killings were a result of self-determination agitation. Meanwhile, Justice Omotosho has fixed May 6th, 7th and 8th for continuation of cross-examination.
We started our cross-examination today, and for hours it ran, and I guess we have made progress, and we're getting there. The matter is set down for Tuesday for continuation of cross-examination, and of course for new other witnesses to be heard. We believe, like we said at the last sitting, we're making progress. The trial is going on in a very congenial atmosphere, and we believe that we will get there.
Emanuela
started his testimony after the introductory. The prosecution realized that they couldn't go on because the documents they wanted to rely on were not served on the defense, and indeed the court doesn't even have copy. So the court agreed to their suggested adjournment for tomorrow, so that the documents will be served on the defense. And even as at upon the service, what will happen tomorrow is just for the examination in chief of PW2 to continue, and then we will take our time, look at documents, and then commence our cross-examination of PW2. Okay. But in the main, like I always say, it is moving on swiftly.
Misguided evidences, he came forward with. There will be, it is going to conclude today. Meaning the witnesses' points are not helping matter. I'm telling you the truth. Because causing problem, serious one. All the evidences, all that federal government is expected from the witnesses have been, let me say, crashed out. The witnesses are not on point. I actually believe that they are truly the DSS. That's why they cover their face. They don't want someone to attack them. I don't know what to understand. But if you watch them, you will actually find out that they are not on point. Because we expected these witnesses to say, Nnamdi Kanu was lodging in his hotel with AK-47. Nnamdi Kanu was lodging in his hotel with machete and cutlass. But at the end of the day, people were enraged. It's too enraging that this man was not discovered with anything incriminating. Nothing, just writing materials, communication gadgets. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu was a pioneer of Radio Biafra since 2014 till date. So when they went into the hotel, they discovered only gadgets that are meant for communication. Those gadgets, are they incriminating? Are they contraband? No, I don't know what to understand. So the witnesses are not on point. I don't know what to understand. So what I'm trying to say here now is that my expectation is high because witnesses, cross-examination, blah, 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 and other things concluded today. Then again, charges against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu it has been all struck out. Terrorism, treasonable felony, nothing to at least indict him about over treasonable felony and the act of terrorism. So my expectation today is that immediately the session finishes, they are looking towards tomorrow, which is 7th. From 7th, I'm telling you, on 8th, which is next tomorrow, Nnamdi Kanu is walking out free, out of DSS. Or else, unless Nigeria want to keep on committing court contempt. They commit contempt on common Nigerians. They don't commit court contempt when they have